Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I almost started this without video in it, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna video this and see what goes on. So I've been sealing this up for about 4 days with glue. I have it taped on the inside so that when I resin each piece, hopefully it's not gonna leak. We shall see. So, I've already put these little flowers that I made them. And this is the vitrigraph glass that I got from JL Glass. And my little signature bee. And these little green things, I get those at Hobby Lobby back in where the mosaics are. I know you've seen me use them before. If you haven't, then they're definitely, they come in all colors. I have black, but they're called mosaic accents, and you can get them a lot of time. They're only like $3.49, but you can get them like 40% off, half off sometimes. And when I see that, I grab them. But you can get them in black, you can get them in red, green, white. You can get them all colors. So I try to grab them anytime I go up there and I see them on sale, because it makes good grass. Anyway, so I'm putting those on there, and then I got the vitrigraph glass. I can't speak. And then I've got these little leaves that I get from Temu. I love these little things, especially when I haven't had time to make my own leaves, because I do make my own leaves sometimes. I do make my own leaves, but I haven't had time to do that here lately. So we're gonna do these. So I like to try to get close to the color of the flower to give it a little bit of retrospective there, or sort of like yeah, just give it a little bit of a pop of color, depending on what color you're using on your flower. And then select I love these little, because there's so many colors that you can select. I really like that. It gives it gives the ability to make it less boring in my eyes. I don't know about yours, but my eyes, I find it less boring. So anyway, so now we've got the leaves on there, and we've got a few things going on. I'm going to keep it simple, because when I get all the sides done, I am going to be doing some with just crushed glass on the other sides, but today I'm just going to finish this one. So I'm going to resin this. Now it's going to have to cure for 24 hours, but I'm going to go mix up some resin, and then I'll be back. All right, we have some resin. I've got about 3 ounces here. I doubt that it will take that much, but I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I'm going to drizzle this over these little green beads mosaic pieces first. And I'm sure you're going to hear that. It's raining here. I have a tin roof, and it gets loud sometimes. Hopefully it'll not be too bad. I'm really hoping that that 4 days investment into sealing this pays off. By the way, I got this lantern at a Dollar General in Louisiana. I was there last weekend for our annual officers meeting for our motorcycle ministry, the Circuit Riders and the Daughters of Destiny. We had a great time. Love it when I get together with all those women. We get to pray for each other and iron sharpening iron. I love it. We do it every year. Anyway, I went through a Dollar General there, and I saw this lantern. And what attracted me to it was so much space on the sides, because usually it has so much, these little lanterns have so much ornamental things on them that it takes all the glass area away and you don't have anything to work with. So I was really tickled. I am not pouring this resin over the top of that clear flower because I'm afraid I will lose its appearance altogether. So we're just going to pour it around it. Anyway, so yes, I was very intrigued by how much space, glass space, that it had on there to play with. I said, I gotta get that. So I did, and here we are. I'm getting to play with it with all of you. All right, didn't take quite the 3 ounces. We're gonna let that rest. All right, let's get some bubbles out of there. Some of these, I don't know why glass, sometimes you have to watch that when you're pouring the resin, because those little bitty bubbles tend to stick to some areas, like, no, I won't go. So you have to be watchful of them, or they'll sneak there. So you just have to be careful. All right. Then I found, clean up some of this spill. I have a bad habit of doing that sometimes. I found these little, they're little bees. They're gold and the black ones. I just love these. So we're gonna attach that to the flower. So adorable. But I get them from Temu. They come in a pack of 10. And of course the bees that I like to use, they come in a pack of 20. And the leaves come in a pack of 50, if you were wondering. Anyway, so what I will be doing, I will be doing like Linda does, Linda, Crazy Glass Lady. You babysit this stuff and you come back about every 15 minutes to see if you have any trash floating up or stuff that you need to get out of the way. If you have any more bubbles that you need to pop. So I will be babysitting it for a little while. And then when it cures in 24 hours, we'll flip her over and do the other side. So I hope that y'all stick around. It'll be 24 hours for me, but it'll be like a minute for you. So I'll see you when it cures up. Hello and welcome back. Okay, it's all cured on this side. What do you think? I think it turned out really cute. I don't see any leaks. Yay, yay. I don't see any leaks. All right, we're going to go for this side. All right, first off, I want to clean it with a little bit of Windex. I'm going to... drop of glue here. There we go. Get that off. All right. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to use some vitrigraph. Now it's kind of thick. Let me see. Here we go. All right. Now, for the grass on this one, I think I'm going to use, well, this is kind of, it's too bluish green. We'll just stick with the little mosaic pieces. Much easier. Put them on here. I hear the rooster from next door crowing this morning. Telling everybody to get up. All right, now I found this blue. I believe I get this at Hobby Lobby in the floral department. I love this blue. It's just beautiful, and it has a little bit of glitter in it, sorta. Not like the. It's not like the mirrored stuff. It's just. It's like a. It's like it has a little glitter in it. So anyway, This is going to be the tricky part. Trying to get it on here the way that I want it. It's just a matter of you do you. Whatever you feel like you want to put on there. That's the cool thing about doing art pieces. Art is in the eye of the beholder. So whatever you see in your eye is probably the greatest thing. And because these stems move around a lot, you'll be adjusting it a little bit while you're putting all this glass on here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some clear Elmer's glue on here just to get the glass to be still, because I want to be able to three-dimensional it, and in order to make it stack on each other, it's got to be still, because every time, if you just leave it be right now, every time you add something to it, it's just going to spread out. So I need to make it stay still. That way I can put on top of it and it won't go anywhere. So, and the cool thing about using the clear Elmer's glue, it doesn't show through resin. When you put the resin on there, it'll disappear. So, I'm going to have to let that dry in order to do what I need it to do. I think I'm going to put a little bit down here at the bottom. So that when I put the resin on later, it won't go anywhere. It's just a little hack that Linda Berman, Crazy Glass Lady, taught me. Love her. If you haven't been to her channel, please go check her out. Crazy Glass Lady. She can school you big time. I love her. All right, so we're going to leave this to dry, and then later on we're going to come back and we're going to three-dimensional the flowers to where they look a little bit more uniform and pretty. So we'll be back. All right, let's test this out a little bit and see. Well, it might not have dried enough. I'm a little too anxious, I think. I have a, oh no, it might work. I have a motorcycle ministry run today, and I'll be leaving here shortly to do that. We're going to be riding to benefit a boys program. It'll be my 3rd year to ride with them, and it's for a very, very, very good cause. Yeah, it's gonna hold. I won't be able to put resin on it, but at least we can do this, get it three-dimensional like I wanted it. Yes, yes. All right, I think it's looking good. And it helps being able to do the three-dimensional build-up like that. It hides your stem wear too, the vitrigraph glass that you have going into the flower. I'm trying to mimic bluebonnets, our state flower for Texas. I hope it's close. They're pretty. I like them. So that's a plus. All right, I think that's enough. So we're gonna let, I might put a little bit more glue on it because I'm gonna leave this to dry for the afternoon while I'm gone. And I'll see if I need any touch-ups this afternoon when I come back. So we'll see. So there we go. We're gonna let this dry, and then I'll, when I get back from my ride, we'll see what we got, and then we'll resin it up. See you then. Okay, I'm back from the ride, back from the day. So I'm gonna add a few more pieces of glass on here, I believe. Just a few. I think that's plenty. Let me get some resin and I'll be right back. Okay, let's put some resin on here. We're going to drizzle it all over these beads. Just to make sure we got coverage. And then over the glass. And this glass that I get from Hobby Lobby, it is so pretty under resin for some reason. That glitter effect that it has in it, it's really pretty under resin. against the sides. Get all that covered. It all covered. All right. Put a little torch. Get the bubbles out. We shall see what happens when it cures. Then we'll flip this little puppy over and give it a go on the next panel. So I'll see you when it cures. Bye. All right, welcome back. All right, so it's cured on that side. So now we have two sides going, so let's flip her over and we'll get over to this side. All right, first off, we want to spritz her up a little bit, get any fingerprints off. Wipe it off. All right, now, so with this, I have some Fireglass that I colored with Tamiya orange translucent spray, and I'm going to be using this. Let's see if I can get it out. But it is, I did use Fireglass, and I also mixed it in with some of the clear mirrored glass from Michaels, and I colored them both, so I would have little bitty and big. I've had this for a while, but it'll serve the purpose that I'm wanting here. So I'm going to, I think I want to put my vitrigraph down first. And we'll build the flowers on top of the vitrigraph glass. All right. Okay. Let's put some of these green mosaics down here on the bottom. Maybe be able to hold the vitrigraph in place a little bit for us. I'm going to need to make another run to Hobby Lobby. I'm getting low on the green. I use a lot of this for the grass because it just fits. What can I say? It's just Okay. So, now, we'll take some of this glass. Let me turn this a little bit, because I'm going to... And I'll take my little tool and get it back into shape when I get some of this glass on there. And all right, now I have a little bit to work with. Yeah. Alright. Get a little bit of definition between the two of them. It is a tedious process. If you're not one that can deal with that being fiddly, then this project may not be for you. And I am sorry that my video is taking longer, but it's a bigger project. So I hope you're able to stay through the whole thing. That would definitely be a plus. But if it's not for you, I definitely understand. And you don't know unless you start watching it, huh? Yeah, my nose. Allergies this morning. We had that ride yesterday and it was very windy and it was blowing the pollen everywhere. Oh, this is very fiddly. Very fiddly. To get them separated. Hindsight, I should have just did it one at a time. Alright, we're almost getting there. Okay, I think I got them separated a little bit now so that we have somewhere to begin. So I'm going to do these just like I did the last ones, where I'm going to put a little bit of clear glue on there to give them, and let it dry and give them stability to where I can pile on three-dimensional. And that helps with being able to build that flower. So I'm going to put some glue on here. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot, it just has to be enough to where you have a little bit on there to where it's going to stay in place. And like I said, don't worry about getting the glue on the glass, because when you put resin over clear glue, it disappears. On glass it does. I want to make that clear. I don't know about other mediums, but I know on glass it does disappear. Alright. Okay. So, I have church this morning, and then my sister bought a new bed yesterday, so I need to go over there after church and help her move that. But after that, I will be back and we will finish our project and go from there. Thank you. See you then. Hello everybody and welcome back. Okay, it's all stiffened up a little bit, enough to where I can add some more glass on here. And get these flowers to looking a little bit more like I want them to, and hide more of the stem. Like I said before, it's just a fiddly project, but I think it's going to be so cute when I get through. So I'm not minding putting in the extra effort. Because I think it's going to be pretty once I get it all done. It's just a matter of being a little fiddly with it right now. And we'll get this on here, and then I'll put resin on the rest of it. I just wanted it more three-dimensional. Alright, I think that that's the way I want it. I know that light's giving a reflection, a glare. Hopefully I can, there we go. Yep. A little bit of a glare there. Not too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make some resin, and then I'll come back. Alright, now we got some resin here, and we're gonna start to drizzle it on. What I'm really impressed about is all that 4 days of prepping have paid off so far. I don't see any leaks yet on the inside. I'm really, really tickled with that. Because I spent 4 days gluing the glass and sealing it before I even started this project. So I was really, really tickled that I haven't seen any yet. Hopefully I won't. This glass looks really pretty with resin on it. Because like I said, some of it was fire glass that I spray painted with the translucent Tamiya orange. And then some of it was the Michaels clear glass filler that has a mirrored side on it, to give it some, to offset it a little bit and give it a little bit more texture. And I don't know if you can see that on there or not, but the colors, it's really pretty. Alright, I did make up a little bit too much because I have another thing that I need to fill up, but I want to get this off here. Alright. Okay. Now we're going to torch it a little bit. Get some of these bubbles out of there. I didn't see too many. So I will babysit this a while, and to make sure that I don't have any sediment coming up in it to remove. So I will check it probably about every 15 minutes or so. I will not be filming that part. It's a little boring. But what we will do is we will come back when it is thoroughly cured, and we can go on to the next side. Alright, we'll see you then. Okay, it's cured. So we've got one side left to do. Alright, let's get this sprayed and cleaned off. Alright, so this one we're going to be doing So let me put what I did was I cut some glass and painted it with Tamiya purple. So that I could make the flowers. Okay. Then I'm going to take some vitrigraph glass. And get some pieces on there. And then we'll put some of that green mosaics on the bottom again for the grass. All right. Now, I gotta figure out some stuff in the middle. I'll be right back. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is put a little glue on here. like we've been doing before, just to stabilize it. But I'm going to have to get that to stay still before I can put beads in the middle of it, because they want to move. So we'll give it, let's give it a half an hour and let it get tacky, and then we'll go from there on the middle of the beads. But in the meantime, let's get some let's see if we can't pick some leaves. There we go. And those are kind of three-dimensional. I like them. So we will leave that to cure up a little bit with a little bit of glue, and then we'll come back and be able to put some beads in the middle. So we'll give it about a half an hour, and I'll see you then. Okay, let's see if we can stick a couple of these beads in there. Might still be a little bit too much. Alright, I need another bead. Need another bead. Let's see. Let's look through this pack of beads. Oh, I do. I have an orange one. Need you right there. have any more orange ones. Well, I might have to improvise with a white one maybe, because I don't have any more of these beads. Let me look. I'll be back. Alright, I found some more orange ones, but they're crackled, but it's the closest I can get. Alright, they'll have to do. I don't think they look too bad. Okay, so we're going to let that glue settle down, and I added a couple of little bees in there, but we're going to let that settle down, and then when we come back we're going to be able to resin it up. Alright, we're going to add some resin on here. We're supposed to have some bad weather come through here tonight. So I'm definitely praying that the Lord give me weather grace and it not be too bad. I'm praying for all those people in Sulphur, Oklahoma, that those tornadoes come through there and just about leveled their whole city. They did have some reported deaths, including a little baby, they said. So I'm definitely praying for all those people in Oklahoma. And they were showing on the news that a house in Trinity County disappeared. The whole house is gone. And that just didn't happen in that area. So my prayers are with all those people as they have to start picking up the pieces here. And then all the weather that we're expecting to come our way. I ask the Lord to definitely keep His hands on us. Alright, I think that's enough. Okay, so let's blow some bubbles off here. And like the other sides, I will be babysitting it to develop some of these little bubbles. Just try their hardest to keep up in there. But I'll come back every 15 minutes so that I can watch for debris and stuff to come up, and get some of these other little bubbles that want to hang out of in there. Oh, they're just aggravating. They want to hide and stick to the glass there. So I'll come back in about 15 minutes, every 15 minutes, and look for the bubbles to come up, and then I will come back to y'all when it's all cured. I'll see you then. Okay, everybody, it's cured. So it's time to try to get all the tape out of it, to see what we got. I don't see where we had any leakage, but you don't know until you get in there, I think. So we shall see. Been a crazy night here. I was evacuated at 3 o'clock this morning because of my tornado warnings and the fact that I live in a RV. So I had to go to I live in an RV park, so we have a place to where we can go that the building is made out of cinder blocks so that it's sturdy, more sturdy than our RVs for sure. So I spent almost 3.5 hours in my car next to the bunker watching for tornadoes. We had a lot of bad wind, we had 7 inches of rain. It was pretty gnarly. But I'm grateful that there was no tornado touchdown here. Lots of tornadoes everywhere in Texas and Oklahoma. I tell you, it's been a crazy weather weekend. But God is good. I had a a lot of tape in here, y'all. A lot of tape. I believe I got it all. Well, everyone, it looks as though all the sides, let me get this tape out of the way. Came out very well. Very pretty. So now what I'm going to do is put some tulle in there, and I'm going to get some LED lights that I have, and I'm going to put it inside there to where it kind of camouflages the lights. The tulle will camouflage the lights. I have some white tulle that's sort of, let me show you. So it's just a white tulle. Nothing spectacular. But I think if I use this with the LED lights, when you bunch it up, I think that it will hide the lights very well inside and give it a little bit of an effect to where the lights can be more camouflaged, and you can see each pane better. So we shall see. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to do that off camera, and then once I get everything done, then I will take pictures of it and post it to the end of the video. See you then. Okay, everybody, this is what it looks like when it's all lit up. And these lights that I put in here are remote control. And it has several options. Flashing, fading, slow, fast. But I think it turned out really pretty. What do you think? Each side has its own little unique story. And I love that. And I put the lights into it. I detached the box so you could get to the batteries. You can also run the lights from this button here, as well as the remote control. So there's my project. I think it came out really pretty. Really pretty. I know it was a long video, and I'm sorry for that. I hope that, and anyone that stayed for the whole video, I appreciate you so much. I do. I thank you very much for coming to my channel, staying for the videos, seeing the product. And if you've stayed this long, could you at least like hit the thumbs up, like it, comment to help grow my channel? It's so appreciated. I thank you, and God bless every one of you. Stay safe. Bye.